Okay, just replaced the contactor on the air conditioner. What we were getting was an intermittent unit where it was cooling sometimes and not cooling others. This is on the condenser, and it's a low voltage relay from the thermostat on the sides here. Power comes in on the bottom, and sometimes there's also a crankcase heater on the bottom here that keeps the oil fluid in the compressor, and then the power goes up here to the compressor as well as to the capacitor, then to the compressor, and also to the fan motor. Anyway, the high voltage comes in on this side, low voltage comes in on these two sides. When the low voltage is turned on, engages the electromagnet, bridges the leads across to the capacitor and the compressor and the fan. But anyway, what happens is dust and dirt, sediment collect inside behind the points here, and then when this sucks in, it's not always bridging across both sides. So if it's getting a poor contact, it's not bridging and bringing the power from the bottom to the top. And if you have an intermittent working air conditioner for the cooling side, this is most often the problem for an intermittent problem, because one time it'll engage, another time it won't, as these points get pitted and corroded. You can see inside there, this one's pretty bad, this one's toast, so change it out, we're good to go. These are, as you can see, it's kind of universal in placement. This one, the power is coming in on the bottom. So anyway, good to go there. New contactor, we're all set. And there's different ratings for contactors. This one's a 30 amp contactor with a 24 volt coil, so it's controlled by low voltage. You will see some contactors out there that are 110 or 220 power for the relay. Mine are 24 volt, and most residential systems you'll find are 24 volt coil. And that's that.
You can try testing these things, but it's kind of hit and miss. You know, when one time it's engaging and another time it's not engaging. It's just one of those things that when it's worn out, you're better off just to replace it. It's a $17 to $20 part. It's one of those things that it just, if it's bad, you're seeing the points burned, mostly it's just time to replace it. Because one test it's good, next test it's bad, it's bad. A lot of AC guys will disagree with me and call me just a parts changer, but on some of these things, like this particular part, the contactor, it's one of those things where if it's hit and miss, you know, it's an intermittent problem. It's going to pop up here and there. It's not always going to show itself if those points are burned. It's just time to replace it.